Okay, tonight's video is going to be about box plots and finding the 5-number summary. You need to know how to find the 5-number summary in order to make a box plot. The 5-number summary consists of these 5 different numbers: the median, the minimum, the maximum, the first quartile, and the third quartile. And the median is also known as the second quartile. The quartiles divide the data into quarters. And quartile 1 is really the median for the lesser half of the data, and quartile 3 is the median for the greater half of the data. And you'll see what I mean by that when we do an example problem. So for the following list of data, I would like to find the 5-number summary. So first I need to find the median. The median, remember, is the middle number in a list of numbers when they are in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. Okay, so if I'm looking at this one, I would take away a number from each end until I got to the middle. And I notice that there are 2 in the middle. So my median is going to be the average of those 2 numbers. And when I take the average of those 2 data, I get 86.5. Now what the median does for me is split my data into 2 groups. I've got this group, the lesser half, and then the other group I'm going to call the greater half because the values are just larger. And what quartile 1 and quartile 3 are the median of each of those parts. Okay, so if I'm looking at quartile 1, that's the orange box, I need to find the median of that group. And so I'd mark off 1 from each side until I get to the center data. And I notice that it's 2 again this time, so I need to add 79 and 80 and divide by 2, take the average, and I get 79.5 for quartile 1. For quartile 2, again, there are 4 data sets, so I mark off 1, and the 2 in the middle, 87 plus 94, divided by 2 gives me a median of 90.5, and that represents my quartile 3. The minimum value is 77, and the maximum value is 99. And those are the 5 numbers I need in order to make my box plot. So again, my minimum was 77. My quartile 1 ended up as 79.5. Quartile 2 is the median, which was 86.5. Quartile 3 was 90.5, and my max was 99. So that's just for you to be able to see it nice and neatly. Well, I don't know how neat that is because this little stylus is not really bumping. Alright, so my box and whisker plot appears here. This is the minimum value, represented by this whisker. This is the maximum value, represented by the other whisker. Here's Q1, Q2, and Q3. And now perhaps I might ask you about the interquartile range, also known as IQR. IQR is simply quartile 3 minus quartile 1, that range of data. And so now it's your turn to take this data and draw a box and whisker plot to bring with you tomorrow when you come to class. And I'll see you then.